If it's true, Teo is not the first person to be duped by someone online claiming to be someone else. And now we want to welcome Dr. Cal Adler, who is an associate professor at the UC College of Medicine and a UC health psychiatrist. So, Dr. Adler, there's a whole show on MTV about this issue. So what makes a person want to do this to someone else?
Of course, there are a lot of reasons for this. The first thing I think we all think about is there some financial reason?
Yeah.
Is there some, is the hoax driving some kind of a fraud or what have you? But of course, often there isn't. And people will often do this simply out of a sense of humor, but as a joke. But it's not benign. I mean, we talk about jokes as if it's, quote, just
Funny.
a joke.
Yeah.
But nothing is really just a joke. There are reasons for this, and often it's a sense of superiority, a sense of power, a sense of putting one over on somebody else whom you might be jealous or whom you dislike, or all sorts of reasons why someone might.
But we also wonder, if he did fall for this, what makes people fall for something like this? Because it seems so obvious.
It is, but in a sense, it shouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah.
Long before the internet ever existed, we had hoaxes.
Yeah.
People fell for things. Because, in a sense, we all have our own needs, we have things we want, and someone who's skilled at constructing this kind of a hoax essentially leaves us a space to fill in with our own thoughts, our own projections, to make it easy to essentially encourage us to fall for these things. And frankly, people fall for this kind of scam all the time. We often wonder, who would send $10,000 to Nigeria? People do, and reasonable people do, because in the situation at the time, it seems reasonable.
Right. So what should people do to protect themselves? What should they be thinking when they're online?
Well, stepping back. I mean, this is always a good idea, to try to step back, assess the situation, and try to look at it kind of outside yourself if things seem a little odd. And frankly, it never hurts to get an outside perspective. One of the things a lot of these hoaxers will do is discourage you from talking to other people. This is our secret relationship. We cannot share. If anybody finds out about this great business deal, it'll all fall apart. And that's to prevent someone from stepping out and asking a friend, does this seem right?
Right.
Because that fresh set of eyes will often make all the difference.
Good idea. All right. Well, thank you for joining us today, Dr. Adler.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Clyde?